For months, Councilman Barry Graham has been telling us that in 2019, the voters demanded parking in this location in Old Town.
70% of voters demanded that we add parking to this location.
Well, on February 27th, during his interview with investigators, he told a different story. This audio recording on February 27th was between Barry Graham and two investigators from the Maricopa County Attorney's Office.
This is Detective Dan Peckham, badge number 752, Maricopa County Attorney's Office, joined by
Detective Michael Lane, 838.
This parking structure in Old Town, the way I see it, is the fulfillment of what the voters told us to do and what they authorized us to sell bonds to be able to have the money to build. On January 28, 2025, we had the vote to approve the bidding company to just go out and design it. The ballot didn't specify exactly where the parking structure should be,
Right.
but we worked it out as a council, on record, like we looked at different options,
Was the site choice challenges why maybe it took 16 months or community input or?
So the ballot language said Old Town parking facility structures, it pluralized it. And so there was another project called the Artisan, which was over at Buckboard and Indian School right next to Coach House. If you've heard of Coach House.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a park. There's an empty lot just to the east of that, where we approved these, like, I don't remember how many, 30 or 40 condominiums, like kind of to wedge in there, and then we with the developer, they're going to dig out and put in some public park underneath that, and so a couple million, $1.5 million or whatever went to that. So we were kind of like. That was kind of one of the things leading up to that, and then we secured that, and then the city owns other parking lots in the downtown. There was a push from Councilor Tammy Caputi, who was not reelected, to what I thought was a breach of what the public was asking for, which was to put it over in the bar entertainment district, and we own, which we fought that hard. When I say we, I mean like Kathy Littlefield and me, and I think it was a majority of the prior council. We also own the parking lot that's where the Panera is, the Indian School in Hayden, just behind that. It's where Fuddruckers used to be. And so we looked at that as an option. So it just took a while for us to figure out the Artisan thing, and then after that, see how much money we have left over, and then where we can get the most bang for our buck.
Sure.
So the council liked that spot
Okay.
in, a farmer's market.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Brownlee 21st and 2nd.
Yeah.
The 2019 vote that you guys were just waiting for the site to have your consent.
Well, so the vote happened in 2019, but we didn't decide the site until 2024.
Right.
And then in 24, we voted to authorize somebody, to get a bid for design. And that's what we voted to accept that bidder.
Isn't it time to come clean with the residents and tell the truth, Barry?